So let me try to explain what exactly Polestar Engineered is. It's actually a tuning shop. I kid you not. It offers 6 things when you bring your Volvo in. Throttle response, off throttle response, gear shift speed, gear shift precision, engine performance, and torque for all-wheel drive. So then what is this? This is a V60 Polestar Engineered, and that gives you a few things, like I just mentioned, but from factory and in a Volvo. This is a collaboration between Polestar and Volvo, even though they're the same thing. One does electrification and one does, like the mild hybrid stuff. Put them together and you get this, the V60, which is a package called Polestar Engineered. And let me tell you a few other things you get with this Polestar Engineered. Polestar Engineered chassis, Polestar Engineered 19-inch wheels, and Polestar Engineered Brembo brakes. You have a brand that does performance tuning from a software perspective, and then you have these extra pieces, and then you have Volvo doing it in a V60. Confusing. No longer is there a turbo and supercharged motor. This is solely a turbo. It makes 455 horsepower and 523 pound-feet of torque. It has electric motors in it. I gotta press the Polestar button to get all jam in this thing. Foot on the brakes, bit of boost, and let's see what this thing does, and go. Ooh, front spin here. 4.2. Woo-hoo. I knew this thing would be an underdog for sure. I was really looking forward to see what this thing does, because this thing rips. Let me press battery usage to auto, because I was just using it to charge there. Will it be faster? Will it be faster? I will shut off whatever buttons I can find here, but there's no actual physical button to shut off stability program. It's only done this way, so I shall press the brake, give it gas, and go. Okay. 4.28. All right, one more time for good luck. The thing about this is no paddle shifter, so I can't do anything. I just gotta put it in drive, press a button after hitting 4 different screens, hit the gas, and go. Okay, that's better. Felt better. Yep, that's better. 4.17. Woo-hoo-hoo. This thing is quick. Listen, anything that's almost at the 3s is super quick. And this is a station wagon. That's the best part. I love it. This battery's like instant. It just rips. So if you're new to our channel, welcome. We've done over 305 videos of beautiful cars just like this 2024 Porsche Cayenne S. So if you want to watch reviews like this and others in the future, please go ahead and subscribe. We could use all the help we can get on our race to 1 million. Inside the Volvo, the one thing I do appreciate about Volvos is how great these seats are. But the one feature I want to talk about is these seat belts. That is sick in gold. And that's how you know this is a Polestar Engineered, when you get these seat belts. That is sick. Unfortunately, the website does a terrible job of explaining to you what exactly you get when you buy a Polestar Engineered. So I won't be surprised if they don't sell much of these things, and the only information that people will get is from reviews like this. So besides all the performance stuff, that is the one big piece. Everything else is exactly the same as a V60. Recharge. There's nothing in here that screams Polestar Engineered. Just the seatbelts. It's pretty sad. Nonetheless, you get a 12-inch driver's display, a 9-inch center display for everybody else. That is 100% Google. If you want a good sound system, you get it in this. It's got 15 speakers with Bowers & Wilkins, and it's really, really good. Instead of Sport Chrono with the Porsche, you get a speaker in the center. And if you're not used to a Volvo product, you really have to understand what the steering wheel means. It's not very clear. Most manufacturers have volume, up or down, cruise control. In this specific case, it's just a lot of arrows. So you have to know the car and mess with it to figure it out. Everything else here is pretty straightforward. It looks exactly like every other Volvo reviewed, or at least most of them. If you've watched any of our reviews in the past, you will know that I absolutely hate the way Volvo does their HVAC controls, especially their fan speed. It's a small, tiny little area my finger has to touch exactly with the right amount of pressure for it to actually work. However, they do make it up with the volume knob. It's huge, easy to reach. Love it that it's there. I can just drive, rest my little wrist on this Orifos crystal shifter that doesn't light up at night, and I can turn the volume up or down. Very easy to use. Now the center console here, you do have this little slider that slides back, exposes 2 cup holders. You've got your park, reverse, neutral, drive all here, very easy to use. Your engine start and stop that you can just twist and turn. Your electromechanical parking brake, and then your auto brake hold. And if you're wondering where the wireless charger is, well, I have an answer for you. It doesn't have one. It has 2 USB-Cs and a little slot right there. Very, very small center console storage. Now, back seats of the Volvo V60 Polestar Engineered. Great doors, man. They feel solid and heavy. I feel safe when I'm back here. Everything about it feels solid. You do have heated seats left and right there, 3 increments, and I do have 2 USB-Cs. Because the design of this is very flat, I would have a lot of headroom back here. I wouldn't have any issue with that. Anybody 6'3", 6'4" wouldn't have a problem either. 5'9", tons of room, no complaints. Now, we have done the V60 cross country, but we haven't done the performance version. So let's start off with these headlights. You've got this DRL that has the style of the Thor hammer. You have this big grille that's all black with, of course, the Volvo iron mark with the camera in front. Then you have the Polestar Engineered. Now, if you're wondering what color this is Thunder Gray. A lot of piano black here with this open vent that is functional. On the bottom here, all piano black. This will probably get destroyed over time. It's gonna lose its sheen for sure and get a lot of stone chips. I don't know why they used a lot of piano black here. I would prefer if they didn't, but the style makes it look aggressive, and I don't mind that part. Take a look at this, how you adjust the suspension. A really good Brandon Olin's. Motorbike guys know. And take a look at how high this hood opens. You have a lot of room if you are a mechanic to work on your Volvo. Otherwise, if you're short, you're gonna have a real hard time bringing this thing down. It's like a 3-step. Take a look at these 19-inch wheels with Polestar Brembo brakes in gold. And the valve stem covers actually have gold in them too. Love that touch, Volvo/Polestar. Moving down the side, exactly the same as every other V60. Looks cool in this color. Ian prefers it in white, but actually I don't mind this color at all because it has this black to offset it. Black mirror caps and black trim all the way down, including vertical black, not just black on the bottom and some rubberized material there, including the black all across the top. And it's very straight and angular. That's the part I like. Moving down from there, again, more 19s, and of course, more gold, just like I like it. Now, the reason we're on this side is because this is how you charge your plug-in hybrid. You push this, you put this in, and bang, it charges. And in terms of putting gas in it, well, it's on that side. It's pretty typical. Most European cars have their gas filler on the opposite side of where the driver is. So when you pull over off the highway to fill gas in case you run out of it, it's not on the same side the trucks are coming. Now on the back of this lowered Polestar Engineered, manually lowered I will add, because if you want to do it, you have to take the wheels off or at least raise the car up so you can adjust the rear suspension. In the back here, you have the third brake light in a translucent color. Of course, you have your rear wiper and then VOL, VO, pretty straightforward stuff. On the back, you've got V60, then you have this Polestar Engineered little badge there to let everybody know that you are a Polestar Engineered. Moving down from there, you will notice that there are no tailpipes, and that's across the board in Volvo. However, I would expect in a performance car to have at least some exhaust pipes, but it is a Polestar after all, and when they put their name on it being completely electrified, I kind of understand. Now, one thing I've noticed about the Volvos is how fast this trunk opens. really, really quick. I love it. Now let's see how much room we have in terms of depth. We've got 39 inches, which is just shy of the Porsche Cayenne behind me. As far as width goes, you have 43 inches. And as far as height goes, let's see what we got. We have a whopping 25, yeah, just about 25 and a half inches of height. Now, underneath this, let's see what we have. Underneath hiding, we've got some storage. I love it. Great, this is awesome. You've got some storage, not a ton, but you do have some. And this little thing here is also from Audi, I've seen. It holds this up. That is ingenious. I love when brands do this. Great touch. Anything else? Nope, nothing else. Put this down. I do have a first aid kit, a little bit of storage on that side. The seats fold down 40-60 or 60-40 with a winter pass-through right there for skis. And that's about it. Now it makes a ton of combined power, but how much range does it actually get from the 143 horsepower and 228 pound-feet of torque rear electric motors? Well, it gives you 66 kilometers or 41 miles. And how about speed? How fast is it in pure electric mode, which I can all adjust by my little system here. So let's get the Draggy ready and let's see what this thing does to 60 in pure electric mode. And activate. Okay, all right. When I'm in pure, even if I put my foot to the ground on launch, it automatically kicks in. So let's try that again in pure and hold me. Always start in pure drive mode, yes. Foot to the ground, try that again. And foot to the ground, nope, it switches to hybrid. Cheater, you're cheating. Okay, hit pure and just maybe roll off the start. Maybe, let's try it. And go. No, as soon as I put my foot in that little clicky button, it clicks to hybrid. So let's try that again. Get off hybrid, hit pure, and go. Without hit, yes, this is good. Without clicking that button. What do I got? 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 Slow and steady wins the race here. Okay, what do we got? 10 seconds. 10.19. Not the fastest thing in the world, but I guess when you want to just move and be graceful, it'll work for you. This has really good steering. It's soft enough, but it's also engaging enough that I feel like, yep, I've got some feel here. I can feel the road. There's definitely feedback. It has a really good thick steering wheel. It's not skinny by any means. Did a good job with this. The part that I don't like is obviously its infotainment, but from an engaging drive perspective, it's excellent. I love the stance on the outside. I love the fact that it's hatchback or station wagon. Oh, it's just so nice. It just looks good. It's probably the best looking station wagon on the market. Definitely in North America. In Europe, well, obviously, you know, BMW's got that market kind of a little bit tighter. Benz, nah, not so much. Audi, meh. Yeah, if you put all the body kits and stuff like that, it looks dope. But for this size, I don't know, man. This is a tough one. This is one of the best looking ones out there for sure. So then the question becomes, would you buy this or would you buy an SUV? Let me know in the comments below. This is a legitimate question. Would you buy a station wagon that's cool? Or would you buy an SUV? Would you buy the Cayenne or would you buy this? That is a good question because the Cayenne is also being reviewed this week. How interesting. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next one.